Alright guys, I'm doing now a reaction video of this guy. He's also a relatively small, when I mean relatively, then I mean he's a small YouTuber at like 13 videos and 13 subscribers. It's actually a little bit of a coincidence. I suggest you guys go to subscribe to this guy's channel first before continue watching this video. I am a little higher subscriber amount. From the one video what I saw, it was a pretty good one. Now let's watch the this video. In the video what I watched was the first short. I commented, can I react to your channel on my channel, or that's a relative thing? And he responded and he said sure, so yeah. I posted a short about that. If you want to know more or just one day other video to do, just watch my short before I. Now I'm recording this video at the same time, or at least at the same day of me posting the short, so I can have it ready for tomorrow, so I can like making a thumbnail of this. I guess I can make get a screenshot for the thumbnail. But now let's get into it. Alright. Already 2 minutes. Okay, now let's react. And sorry if you see ads.
Not because people are evil, but because money signals. Nobody tells you this when you're growing up. The amount of money in your pocket changes how the entire world treats you. Not because people are evil, but because money signals status. And
Yeah, that makes sense because everybody wants to be friends with wealthy people, but they don't really actually want to be friends with wealthy people. They only want their money, not their actual company.
humans respond to status whether they admit it or not. Today we're walking through every level and showing you exactly how the world changes around you as your wealth grows. Level
Thank you for creating this video. I'm now intrigued. Sorry, I'm going to do maybe a little less pauses.
1. Broke. When you're broke, people assume you're lazy. Even if you work harder than anyone in the room, banks reject you. Landlords ignore your applications. Even friends slowly stop inviting you out. And the cruelest part.
And one thing I don't know really about the friends part, because I have actually zero friends. Well, my life sounds sad. Don't really care about friends. At least my opinion. You guys can have many friends if you want. I will actually suggest it. But my opinion, I don't really see the importance of friends. But I'm going to stop with this. Just continue reacting.
When you ask for help, people question your choices instead of offering their hand. Being broke doesn't just hurt your wallet, it attacks your dignity every single day. Level 2. Getting by. Now you have just enough, and people treat you just enough better. Banks will talk to you now, but only to sell you things. Credit cards, loans, products that
Doesn't
keep
make
you
sense
exactly where you
because
are. At
banks
this
is
level, people
just like
respect
that.
your hustle, but they don't take your opinion seriously yet. Level 3. Stable. Something shifts here. People start returning your calls faster. Service improves. Waiters smile more. Shop attendants offer to help without being asked. Family members who were distant suddenly remember your number. Long lost friends reappear. Level 4. Wealthy. At this level, people
Wealthy.
don't just respect you. They want to be around you. They want your approval. Bank.
The only reason if I do that is because you're wealthy and they just want your money, and they will, at least what I think, they will only like beg for money and for help and like that sort of stuff. At least that's what I saw.
Call you now. They offer you deals, lower rates, private services. The same bank that rejected you before.
Hmm.
But here's where it gets complicated. You start questioning who actually likes you and who likes your money. Trust
Yeah,
becomes your
fair.
most expensive problem. Level 5, rich. At this
Hmm.
level, people don't approach you the same way they.
Wait a moment. Isn't rich and wealthy the same thing but just said different? I most likely wrong because I do not know squat, or I just know a little less if it's video games. Then I will know quite a amount, and also sometimes military vehicles, like for Sherman and World War Two. It is the most copy and pasted tank in War Thunder. Sorry, I said it like that because I don't know how to pronounce it, so I just did it that. Now let me continue.
Approach normal people. Everything becomes formal, careful, calculated. Strangers treat you with extraordinary respect, but true connection becomes rare.
Hmm.
Nobody argues with you anymore. Nobody challenges your ideas. And that, believe it or not, is a dangerous thing. The richest people in the world often say the same thing.
Hmm.
The higher you climb, the lonelier it gets. Money doesn't change who you are, but it absolutely changes how the world sees you and how it treats you.
Hmm.
So build your wealth, but build your character even harder, because at every level, who you are matters more than what you have.
Thank you. That actually helps a lot. Eh? That option does not help. Not time for me
Have you ever felt
to
confused after a
do this.
conversation, but you could have you ever felt confused after a conversation, but you couldn't
Sometimes,
explain why? Like somehow you ended up
sometimes.
apologizing when you did nothing wrong, or you agreed to something that you never actually wanted to agree to. That feeling has a name, manipulation, and today we're
Manipulation. That will probably help me in life to see.
going to show you exactly what it looks like, so you never miss it again. Sign 1. They make everything your fault. No matter what happens, somehow you're always the problem. They never take responsibility.
Hmm.
Ever. They say things like, if you really cared about me, you wouldn't do that. Or, after
Uh,
everything I've done for you, dot dot dot.
I have dealt with manipulation before. It was very similar like with this.
This is called guilt tripping. They weaponize your empathy against you.
In one thing, right now, guilt tripping's not really working so much on me because of personal experiences.
Kinder you are, the more effective it works. Sign 2.
Oh, but emotional manipulation that works a lot on my sister because she is more soft than me. I'm not going to say her name, but she's definitely more soft than me, and that is one of her weaknesses. So, yeah.
They make you question your own memory. You remember something clearly, you bring it up, and they look at you like you're crazy. That never happened. You're being
Yeah,
too
I'm a
sensitive.
little lost. Let me go
They
back.
make you question your own memory.
Oh,
You remember something clearly.
I always misremember my memories. I know that for a fact. And I have ADHD, so me misremembering things makes sense. And I know for a fact I do remember like random things in my past. Now I watched a monster truck show on the TV on my grandpa and grandmother's bed in their old house. I know that very well. I know we had also a other bedroom, and I had also rent, but that's not really the point. The point is to react to this video.
You bring it up, and they look at you like you're crazy. That never happened. You're being too sensitive. You're imagining things. This is called gaslighting. Over
Mm.
time, you stop trusting your own mind.
Do you know where the gaslighting things have come from? I saw on a video where it came from. but I forgot and I'm not going to try to search it up. So search it yourself. Just be careful on the internet because there can be wild things. Wild. I know because personal experiences.
And that's exactly what they want. Sign 3. They shower you with attention, then suddenly pull away. At first, everything is perfect. They're amazing, attentive, warm.
Hmm.
You feel special. Then, without warning, they go cold, distant, unresponsive.
Interesting.
And you have no idea what you did. So you
This is actually one of the things what I do not know about.
chase them. You try harder. You become anxious to get that warmth back. This is deliberate. The hot and cold cycle creates anxiety and dependency. You become addicted to their approval. Sign 4.
Ah.
They slowly cut you off from everyone who loves you. It starts subtly. They don't like your friends.
Oh.
Your family causes drama. Your coworkers are bad influence.
I saw on like Reddit story videos on YouTube. If you wonder what is Reddit story videos, just search up on YouTube Reddit stories. Warning, some of them, or like guaranteed, a lot of them will be fakes, but some of them is interesting and could be real, but always take things on the internet with a grain of salt. But this probably can help you because so far it is accurate from my personal experiences. So I trust this guy. But remember, do not trust a random person on the internet like me. But so far, this guy seems trustworthy.
Before you know it, you've drifted from everyone, and the only person left is them. This is intentional. Isolated people are
Hmm.
easier to control. They have no one to reality check them. No one to say, wait, that's not okay. Sign 5. No matter what you do, it's never enough. You do exactly what they ask.
Hmm.
And instead of appreciation, they change the standard. You're always one step behind, always falling short.
Oh, that can get really annoying really quick. But that is bad. I do not like those type of people what always do the thing what this person is talking about right now.
Always feeling like you're not good enough. This keeps you constantly trying to prove yourself, constantly in a state of seeking their validation. Manipulation rarely looks like a villain in a movie. It looks like someone who loves you, someone close to you, someone you trust. But now you know the signs: guilt tripping, gaslighting,
Mm.
hot and cold cycles, isolation, moving. The goalposts. You cannot protect yourself from what you cannot see. But now, you can see it. Share this with someone who needs to see it. It might be the most important thing they watch today.
Thank you very much for this. No, 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 no. Give me one moment. I did not mean to do this. I just meant to pause. Right, I'm back. Gone out of that video because I do not want to get a copyright strike by that creator. But I might watch the creator's video later. But now the theme of this video is reacting to this guy, and this guy's content is pretty entertaining. Might be short, but it's entertaining.
Have you ever met someone who just commands attention without trying?
No?
Speaks and people listen? Walks into a room and something shifts. That's not luck. That's not looks. That's not money. That's a different way of thinking. Today we're breaking down exactly how confident people think, so you can start thinking the same way. Difference 1. They don't need your approval. Most people make decisions based on what others want.
I think I'm a little like that. I don't really care of what other people think, but sometimes what other people think does matter. Like if you're doing something stupid, what they are saying and thinking about can actually help you. But don't listen to every random person on the internet or a random person in real life or even uh, a friend. Always listen. My opinion. And remember, take my advice with a grain of salt. For me, for at least from my personal experiences, trust nobody except yourself because I've been betrayed way too many times. But it's not for me to trauma dump. Now let's continue.
Will think. Confident people make decisions based on what they actually want. They post without checking how many likes they get. They wear what they want without waiting
And for like sport, there I'm struggling with that because I want to see how many likes I get on YouTube.
for compliments. Their self-worth doesn't live in other people's opinions, and that freedom is magnetic. Difference 2. They run toward discomfort instead of away from it. Most people avoid hard conversations, avoid rejection, avoid anything that feels uncomfortable.
Yeah, that's me because I just like to stay with myself and with my cat. My cat is really cute.
Confident people walk straight into the room, not because they aren't scared, but because they've trained themselves to act despite the fear. Every time they do something uncomfortable, their confidence grows. It's a
Hmm.
muscle, and they train it daily. Difference 3. Their inner voice sounds completely different from most people's. Most people's inner voice sounds like a critic. You're not good enough. You'll probably fail. Who
Yo,
do you think you are? Confident
yes, it's
people's inner
probably
voice sounds like a coach. I
me.
can figure this out. Failure is just feedback. They handled hard things before. They aren't born with that voice. They built it intentionally,
Hmm.
word by word, day by day. Difference 4. Rejection doesn't destroy them. Most people get rejected once, and they never try again. The pain feels too permanent.
Yeah.
Confident people hear no, and they think next. It's not personal. It's just data. They understand that rejection is redirection. Every no gets them one step closer to the right yes. Difference 5. They take full
Hmm.
responsibility for everything. Most people blame circumstances.
Mm. It actually depends on the context. The context depends a lot on this. If it's somebody else's fault, I would not blame myself. But if it's my fault, I will probably also like 50% of the time I will blame myself or not blame myself in that sort of stuff.
Their upbringing, other people, bad luck. Confident people say, I may not control what happened, but I control what I do next.
Hmm.
That mindset is the most powerful thing a human being can have, because it means your future is always in your hands. Confidence isn't something you're born with, it's something you build, thought by thought, decision by decision, day by day. Stop seeking approval. Run toward discomfort. Change your inner voice. Embrace rejection. And
Praise reject blah blah. But why can't I speak English? Not Englishing. I will do the. I forgot what I was. He was and I was talking about. I am. My ADHD is kicking in.
take full responsibility. Do those 5 things consistently. And
And
watch.
first, take complete responsibility. The context depends a lot. Now let's continue.
How differently the world responds to you. Share this with someone who needs to hear it. And subscribe to Life Lessons for more.
Also, like, might forgot to like the other two videos, but it's fine. I'm going to go on maybe like two more of these guys' videos. So far, it's really entertaining me. Alright, I'm back with a around 5 minute long video of this guy. Obviously, I'm going to like him.
They walk into a room and something shifts. You have met them. They
Hmm.
walk into a room and something shifts. Nobody tells them to be quiet. People just go quiet. They are not the
Hmm.
loudest, not the most aggressive. They are not demanding it.
I don't really know if I counted a person like this. To be fair, I'm not really a social person. I'm more of a shy and ugly type because I'm probably the reason I have so much acne is probably because I'm a teenager. But yeah. And if you're making YouTube videos, keep going. Do not stop because one bad comment. Keep going until you're there. It might take 10 videos, might take 100, might even take 1,000 till you blow up. But the thing what matter is you believe into yourself. And if you're depressed and people are being like saying you are worthless and that. Don't listen to them. You are really useful. You're not useless. God intended you to be here for a reason. Why am I talking about the God things? I don't really believe in God. Unless if there is concrete proof of He do live, He is real. I don't really say. My thoughts is I don't believe in things what doesn't have concrete proof. But if he's real, I won't treat him like a deity. I will treat him just like with respect. I won't worship him. I don't think he would like to be worshipped because it would be very frustrating for me, my um, thoughts. Now let's continue.
Anything. Something about them just commands it, and science knows exactly why.
No,
Let's start with
really.
something most people do not realize.
Sorry if that sounds um, rude, but I wondered how does science prove that? Well, this or this really detailed.
Up to 93% of what you
Hmm.
communicate to other people has nothing to do with your words. Your brain is constantly scanning the people around you. Posture, eye movement, stillness, breathing rate, how much space they take up. All of
Hmm.
this is processed in milliseconds.
Well, this is now lots of information, and I do not understand half of it.
Before a single word is spoken, and within seconds your brain has already decided, is this person someone I should respect? Now let's talk about the first signal, posture.
Hmm.
When you stand tall with your shoulders back and your chest open, your brain produces more testosterone and less cortisol, your stress hormone. Social psych.
Huh. Interesting. I do not know it how it works, but you probably know more than me, so carry on.
Psychologist Amy Cuddy found that holding an open, expansive posture for just 2 minutes shifts your hormonal profile in ways that measurably change how you behave and how others perceive you. People read this hormonal shift without knowing they are doing it. Slouching does the opposite. It signals insecurity and submission, and other brains read it instantly.
Yeah, I can see how it looks like that because you look shy and look very much like a pushover.
Now let's talk about the second signal, stillness. Nervous energy is visible, fidgeting, touching your face, shifting your weight.
Oh, I do lots of fidgeting. Fidgeting. I can't pronounce it. Why can't I pronounce it? English, not the Englishing. Probably because my ADHD demands me. Why am I always fidgeting my ADHD? Why am I keep mentioning? I'm not going to say. Why am I keep speaking of ADHD? That. Mm. And if you're an MLP fan, I made a series on Wattpad. Warning, it is not for children. It has swearing, eventually going to be very violent. But so far, not really so much. And I'm not going to continue with it because I have a. I don't want to be like over 30 minutes, so let's continue. This is going to be the last video, probably.
Checking your phone. These micro movements signal to other brains that you are uncomfortable, that you do not fully belong in the space you are in. People who command respect do the opposite. They are still. That stillness communicates one thing to
Hmm.
every brain in the room. This person is not threatened. This person belongs here. Now let's talk about
That is don't know what to say about that. So why am I pausing?
the third signal, eye contact. Eye contact is one of the most powerful social signals in the human brain.
Oh yeah, that is very much. I don't really look at person's eye. In fact, I can't look at both of my eyes because I have a lazy eye. So yeah, nice try to look at my eyes. You can't because I have a lazy eye. Haha.
When someone looks you directly in the eye, your brain releases oxytocin, the bonding hormone,
Oh.
the same one released between mothers and newborns.
Oh, I did not know that. I did not know that.
People who command respect hold eye contact with warmth and steadiness, not aggression. And here is the detail most people miss. It is not just holding eye contact. It is how you break it. Looking down when you break eye contact signals submission. People who command respect look to the
Actually, that makes sense. Maybe I must not do that.
side when they break.
Sorry if you don't really hurt me, that. My social energy is beginning to be a little drained because I'm reacting. YouTube, I know it's bedtime or that sort of stuff in 30 minutes, but my bedtime is 11 o'clock, not 10.
Contact. Never down. Now let's talk about the fourth signal. Slowness. People under stress move fast. They talk fast. They react fast.
For me, if my words like got into each other into like a mess, it's probably because my brain is moving faster than my mouth. So yeah.
Because speed is a signal of anxiety, of someone who feels they have limited time to make their case.
Oh yeah.
People who command respect move slowly. They speak slowly. They pause before answering. That slowness communicates something powerful. I am not afraid. I have all the time I need. The pause itself is a signal of authority. Now let's talk about the fifth signal. Listening. When someone truly listens to you, your brain releases oxytocin. A Georgetown
Sometimes I chipped in when people speak when I'm excited or just because I don't know why sometimes I do that. Just do not know. I know it can get a little annoying, and I'm working on it.
University survey of nearly 20,000 employees worldwide found that feeling genuinely respected was the single most important factor in how employees rated their leaders.
Yeah,
Not their
it makes
intelligence,
sense.
not their status, not their achievements. How listened to they felt. People who command respect give others their complete attention. No phone, no glancing around. That complete attention makes the other person feel important. And people respect whoever makes them feel important. Now let's talk about the sixth signal. Emotional
sixth
regulation.
signal.
When things get tense,
Oh,
most people react. Their face changes. Their voice rises.
makes
Their body
sense.
stiffens. People who command respect do not react. They respond. This difference between reacting and responding is neurological. Most people's amygdala, the brain's alarm system, fires.
That is quite a name. Miguel, I'm not going to try to do it. Fight or flight response. That is a normal human response. You know, one saying what I heard. If it's black, fight back. If it's brown, lie down. If it's white, say good night. And that's for bears. If it's a black bear, you can like fight back. Don't know why. If it's like a brown bear, then just play dead. And if it's a polar bear, then you're absolutely bloody cooked. It's bigger than a brown bear, if I remember right. So yeah.
And takes over in stressful moments. People who command respect have trained their prefrontal cortex, the rational brain, to stay in control even when the amygdala fires. When everyone else loses composure and one person stays calm, every brain in the room automatically assigns that person authority. Calm is the most powerful signal of competence the human brain can send.
This actually
Now,
makes
here is the
sense
most
now.
important thing about all of this. None of these signals require talent. None require status. None require money or a title or achievements. They require only one thing: genuine comfort in your own skin. Because every single signal we have talked about, the posture, the stillness, the eye contact, the slowness, the listening, the calm, they are all expressions of the same thing. A person whose nervous system is not in a state of threat. Someone who is not trying to prove themselves. Not trying to impress anyone. Not performing. Just present. Grounded. Real. Respect is not taken. It is not performed. It is not demanded. It is a biological response, generated automatically in other people's brains when your nervous system tells them you are safe, capable, and completely at ease.
Right, thank you for.
Do you ever feel stressed because of
No,
exams?
no, nah, not wanting to continue. Just wonder why it is like doing this, like auto other like ad thing. Do not know why. Like auto other video. I just wish I could put it off, but what was I speaking about again? Oh yeah, thank you for the person who allows me to react to their videos. To this guy. Thank you very much. It's very much appreciated. Eclipse One, not Eclipse One. Damn it's my for OC. I mean everyone out. Damn it. Damn it. Finally.